So this whole week has been a rumor mill. The rumor mill this whole week has been that Batman, Christian Bale's Batman, is going to return at the end of The Flash, and he will be the new Batman for the brave and the bold. This is very bold and very good. Here's the thing. Now, you're probably saying, well, Johnson, they said he could be a younger Batman. No, they said a younger Superman, not a younger Batman. This is honestly the smartest move they can do. Because here's the thing. You really gotta sit down and really think about this. What can they do? What can they do to bring people to watch a Batman film? But see, that's going to be another problem too. I said it before. It's going to start the turf war between DC fans in their own community, because now people going to be like, Robert Pattinson Batman is better than the brave and the bold. But you know, one Batman that can overtake Robert Pattinson's Batman is Christian Bale. Now you're going to have a little turf war, but we're not going to talk about that. The thing is, this will be a good thing for them, because you got to think about it. What can they do? They already are hitting a lot of holes. You're not seeing it, but they got a lot of holes to kind of dig themselves out of. And sooner or later, they're going to have to figure a way to either curb these holes or try to seal it up before they go over it. If they just go over the hole thinking, oh, we'll make it, they're going to go back to, they're going to sink. This Batman Brave and the Bold needs something for people to go watch it, because you got two Batman films. You already built a fan base with Matt Reeves, so nobody, that Batman film is going to be good. And also, the way these Batman films going to have to work, they have to be like 2 to 3 years apart from each other, so fans can get a break from it. So, I mean, they're playing a gamble here. I think James Gunn even knows this too. If it was up to James Gunn, I promise you, he probably wouldn't even want to do this. He'd rather have a Batman in his own world. But they do need a Batman film. They just do. You can't do a DC universe without Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman. It just doesn't make sense. And for him to show us what he had, it doesn't make sense. But if Christian Bale comes back, that will put a lot of people at ease. I said it before in one of my videos. I said it years ago. They should have kept Christian Bale's Batman. He didn't need another Batman film. He just needed to be that Batman in that universe. Him, Henry Cavill, Wonder Woman. That's all you needed. I love Ben Affleck's Batman. Don't get it wrong twisted. I love his Batman. But fans said it back then. You don't need a new Batman. You just came off of Batman in 2012. 2013, Man of Steel came out. Keep it in that same world. Fans didn't like the reception of Man of Steel, but you can always build upon that and make the second film better than that. And you can let people know, yo, this is continuity with the Dark Knight trilogy. And they would have been fine. They fucked up. They looked at the reception and like, oh, we need a Batman. Let's get Ben Affleck. They're like, oh, okay. That fucked up the film. And I said it back then, Christian Bale's Batman is beloved. It is beloved. I don't like his Batman. I think Ben Affleck's Batman is better. But it's a beloved Batman. It's one of the most beloved Batmans out there. It is a Renaissance Batman that did so much for the comic book movies that it will never be tarnished. But people say, well, if you don't have Christopher Nolan's Batman involved, it won't work. No, Christian, you don't need Christopher Nolan. You need his bullet points. I would call him and say, what did you do to make him this and that? And take it from there. And I'll call him on set and say, how does this look? It's like, okay, well, just do this and let's do that. I would contact him right now. And that's what I would do. And that'd be fine. And again, honestly, this will help sell tickets. And the thing they need now is to sell tickets. Christian Bale's Batman is the only one that will sell tickets. Not Michael Keaton's. Well, Michael Keaton will sell tickets. Not George Clooney. Not Val Kilmer. And Val Kilmer's not even the top of shape to do what he did. You need Christian Bale's. And after that whole stunt he did with Marvel, yeah, bring his ass back. After Thor, Love and Thunder, I said Dark of the World. I'd rather watch that film than Love and Thunder. Yeah, I don't want him near Marvel anymore. I don't. I was like, man, after all these years doing other films and you come back to this bullshit, I was mad as hell. I said, you really did this to this man. But it is what it is on that. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, if the rumor is true, this will be good for DC. But this will play a factor on the turf war, which we'll talk about when it comes to it. But I think Chris, but also let me talk about the rumor. It came from Grace Randolph, and she's a hit and miss person. I would have said shit, but what I will say, if this is true, she will break one of the biggest scoops in comic book movies in a long time. And if this is true, DC, you got money coming your way. And this will actually turn the tide. That Batman alone, as much as I'm not a huge fan of Christian Nolan's Batman, his Batman alone is the definition of some people's Batman. Not mine's. That goes to Kevin Conroy's. This Batman here is the persona of how Batman should be. And Bruce Wayne, somewhat. I still fucking said that warehouse scene for Ben Affleck's Batman. That to me was like, all right, that's how Batman moves. That's how he moves. You combine that style with this, you have the best Batman. And hopefully James Gunn take notes of that and listens to what the fan base, some of the fan bases here, and incorporate that. But then again, they can still keep the same style, but it is what it is. I'm older now, so I don't really care. But yeah, this will help for that film. And I don't blame him. I mean, if he wants close to $3-4 billion, $5 million, I said pay the man. He's worth it. And you got Christian Bale with a child actor and how seasoned he is. The man could do wonders. And again, you don't need Batman has always been a part-timer in Justice League, and this makes him more like a part-timer. And yeah. Now, some fans will say, is it connected? It won't be connected to the Nolanverse. It'll be his own separate thing. And having this Batman here will be good. I think this will really right the storm of a lot of things. And this will actually get people excited. It really would. This will make James Gunn, all the bullshit he's dealing with, will slowly dissipate. This actually might make me go watch the damn Flash film. It really would. So, as always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I'll see you guys in the next video. I mean, hopefully they'll arrest Ezra Miller too. So, all right.